I'm in Alias Tarsier. And Gila Monster and Tarsier.
And I'm Brendan, aka Alias from Anticon. I'm in Alias Tarsier. Lots of other stuff, but that's the one I'm most excited about right now. Finished up an album, took a little under 2 years to record, and it's finally coming out this month, and we're doing a little West Coast tour.
Doing 11 dates.
11 dates.
Starting in Hollywood and then in San Francisco.
Yep.
I emailed Alias, I think it was New Year's 2004, before New Year's Eve. I don't know how I did it. I had been listening to his instrumental album Muted for about 2.5 months. I just totally fell in love with it, and would sing to it and write lyrics to Lost Friend Advice. Just one day in December, I emailed, actually just emailed Anticon, or I went to Bailey, and I was asking if Alias had ever collaborated with a female vocalist. Sent him a link to my band's website, also check out some of our songs.
Like a week before I got that email, I was having lunch with Bailey, the label manager for Anticon, and I was like, man, I'd really like to do an album with a vocalist, because I had done Unseen Sights with Marcus Ager from the No Twist, and that, like doing that, and because I'd worked with mostly rappers up until that point, and you don't really have to pay attention to whether or not what you're playing is in key with what the rappers do. So it's really challenging, and I really wanted to do something with a vocalist, and then a week later I got Rona's email.
Keep your secret, brother, forever.
I didn't expect Brenda to write me back. I think I kind of just did it, shits and giggles, and he wrote back the next day. He was like, I checked out your MP3s, so you can get your album, and I just started from there. We didn't meet.
Oh yeah, we didn't meet for a long
We finished
time.
like 8.5 songs or so. We never met. We just, I think we sent like maybe 5 or 6 emails. We
Yeah.
never really talked. I think we talked on the phone like once.
Was a wonder like you.
The time we talked on the phone was because I had finished the first song. I got all excited about it, and I was like, what's your phone number? I gotta talk to you about some shit. And so she sent me her phone number, and then I asked if she'd be interested in doing a full album. And
I
that was
thought-
pretty much the only time we talked.
I didn't think that he liked my voice at all, or liked anything from the first song that I sent him, which was Rising Sun. Because I sent him an MP3, and the MP3 was too big, like the file bounced back. So
I never knew that she had sent it, so I never responded.
I was like, there's no feedback. I guess he hated it. So I cried for about 3 days, and I was just like, whatever, it was worth it just to try. And then I think I was just like, I think should I email him? I was telling my boyfriend, should I email him now or should I call him? Like, did he get the file? And he's like, he's probably really busy. I was living in Brooklyn at the time for 6 years.
There's-
seem like you picked it.
I kind
You
of
just
came up with it because I'm not too clever when it comes to that kind of stuff. But the more that after I came up with that, the more that I thought about it, and Brooklyn is kind of like, it's across from Manhattan, which is like the big city, and Oakland's like across from San Francisco, and it's like both areas are a little bit more residential, and I don't know, and they have a similar feel to them. They're not as like, I don't know, not as hectic or something.
I think that Brooklyn it's just this like hot pot of culture that you can have. It's like Oakland. You can have Ethiopian food, you can have Filipino food, you can have any kind of, it's like all these cultures mixed together. I was born and raised in Southern California, so I'm not used to the nor'easters, the storms, and 24 inches of snow and shoveling and all that stuff. It's a lot of physical labor, and I think the weather takes its toll on you mentally and emotionally. So there's a lot that you're dealing
Because I grew up in Maine, so living out here, there's no season changes. It's either like really nice or just raining. Moving from Maine to Oakland was pretty crazy for me, because Maine is very white and very Christian, and Oakland is not at all. I hope that people start realizing that Anticon isn't like a white boy weird rap label anymore. It's like, I don't understand how some journalists and other listeners can't understand that. So I'm hoping that when they listen to this and they see that it's not space raps, it's just good music. I hope people enjoy it.